Good morning, friends, and happy Friday. I actually just drove Brian to work this morning because I have to take care of some last minute like personal account business. So I dropped him off at work this morning so I could have the vehicle so I could take care of a few of those things. And I thought, well, since I had to drop him off, I thought that I would just go ahead and go to Starbucks really quick for one last time and grab myself a coffee and go through my car wash for one last time. And hopefully that guy will stay right there and not get run over because he's not paying attention to any cars that are coming because he's got his head down looking at his phone. So yeah, I think I'm gonna get a Starbucks. Oh, that's right, they changed this. You have to go all the way around the Starbucks now. All the way around. So I forgot they did this, and they did this. I was here a couple weeks ago. I haven't been here in a while, obviously, because I have been at home. So like besides last weekend, like coming out, you know, going out to dinner or, you know, lunch and everything, meeting our neighbors, this is the first time I've been out, like, you know, out doing anything in like 2 weeks besides last weekend. So it really wouldn't be like 2 weeks now, would it? But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna grab a Starbucks and I'm gonna go get this vehicle washed because Brian was like, can you go wash the vehicle for me too? I'm like, of course I can. Of course I can. So let's go ahead and, oh, good grief, they have it like so tight. You can barely turn. Ugh. I'm gonna roll down the window. Place my order at this Starbucks for one last time.
Welcome to Starbucks. Kayla, how may I help you?
Yes, good morning. Could I get a grande white mocha, please, with caramel drizzle, caramel syrup?
Okay, grande white mocha, caramel syrup, caramel drizzle. Anything else for you?
Nope, that's it.
All right, 647.
Okay.
Thank you.
Whew. I just forget this thing shuts off and like the steering wheel didn't move. I'm like, oh my God. It so freaks me out. All right, I gotta pay for this. Okay, oh my God. So this is freaking me out just a little bit because this thing has like that auto assist or auto brake or whatever the thing is on it, and I didn't know how to get it out of the, to go through here. Oh my God. I was freaking out because it wouldn't go. It kept like trying to push me through, but it wouldn't. But anyway, all right, let's enjoy the car wash for one last time. My disco club, nightclub car wash. That's what it's called, my nightclub car wash. Good morning, friends, and happy Saturday. What a huge change from the last clip that you just watched. Unbelievable how within a matter of 30 minutes things change. And most of you guys follow me on my Instagram page or my Life in Lemons page, on my Facebook page, and my YouTube channel. I shared yesterday that our closing here got completely canceled, like done. No closing. As a matter of fact, our house is back on the market. What happened was our buyers for their home, realtor got caught up in some mortgage fraud issues, and when their lender or underwriter found out about it, he completely put the kibosh to their loan, and it obviously created a huge domino effect because the people who are buying our house now cannot buy our house because their house didn't sell, and now we can't sell our house or from them because we can't move to our house because they couldn't buy our house. It's a huge domino effect, and now we have pretty much lost our house in Alabama because of this transaction that took place with our buyers. So it wasn't the people who were buying our house. Everything was fine with them. It was the people that were buying their house. that's where the problem comes in. I am not going to get into detail about what transactions took place and how this all occurred, because it's not my place to share their personal business. But I'm just going to say it was fraudulent, and the realtor really needs to be in a lot of trouble for what she did. And it caused a huge domino effect. It caused a lot of heartache and hardship. It caused so much damage emotionally, and you know, not so much financially, but yeah, financially, for her people. So anyway, so we had to reevaluate the situation, and as of now, we've decided to just put our house back up on the market and resell, and hoping that we get somebody that can look past the fact that I don't have decorations on my walls. The house isn't as pretty as it normally would be. That we have boxes and totes everywhere, and that they are fully aware that we were closing on Monday, and we were ready to move, and we were packed up and ready to go. That right there is part of the difficulty for us, and that's what we're having a hard time dealing with, is this the fact that when somebody walks into the foyer right now, they just see boxes. They see boxes here in our room. They see boxes in the living room. They just don't see a home as a whole. You know what I mean? Right now they just see a shell of a home with a bunch of boxes in it, and a messy bed that's not made up to my standards. But anyway, so Brian and I had so much to deal with yesterday. I just didn't even vlog anytime after that. I cried and had to call and make cancel all of our utilities and stuff being, you know, transferred and shut off. And I had to call and cancel all the stuff in Alabama, and I had to call and cancel the refrigerator order that we bought. So it was just a huge mess yesterday, and y'all understand, I just did not feel like vlogging at the time. We did have somebody come look at the house yesterday, which was like an hour and a half after my realtor said that the closing was off. Somebody did come and look at it yesterday. But again, they pretty much said that the price was too high. Then why come look at it if you know what the price is? And that we did not have enough storage. Really? This house has nothing but storage. It's amazing with storage. But again, I just think that maybe they just couldn't see past all of the boxes, and maybe that's kind of just what turned them off. I don't know. But Brian and I actually have a plan. So right now we are just going to try to move as much as we possibly can into the garage. And a lot of people around here anyway don't use their garages for their cars. They use their garages for storage. So Brian and I are going to try our best to move all that we possibly can into the garage, and see what we can do from there. Our house is back on the market. We were hoping that we would have some showings today. It's a beautiful weekend. It's just perfect timing. I have flowers that are bloomed now, so that's perfect timing for all that stuff. But again, it's just really hard because they just really can't see, you know, the house as it was, you know, 2 months ago. But they can look online and see all the pictures online, so they can have a pretty good idea of what it looked like. So anyhow, Brian and I went to the grocery store this morning. We got groceries. We went to Target this morning. We picked up stuff that we needed at Target. I wanted to go to Target by myself so I could have some Target time and just kind of stroll through Target, but he wanted to come with, so he came with. We ended up buying a rug though for our patio. Not this patio, but a future patio. Because I'm like, that's the rug that I wanted, and it was on sale for like $112, marked down from 160. Beautiful rug. We'll have to go outside and I'll show you guys, and then I'm gonna show you guys the garage right now. And Brian cleaned it up so we can start moving some stuff out there. But for the most part, I'm actually going to go ahead and make up the bed and get it looking halfway decent. We're supposed to go to our neighbor's house today, this afternoon around 3 o'clock to hang out by the pool and grill out. So that's what we're going to do too later on. In the meantime, we're just going to kind of get some stuff done around here. So let's go outside. Let me show you the rug. Let me show you what the garage looks like right now before we put all of the boxes and stuff in it. And then I'll show you guys what it looks like after the boxes. Wow. I mean, Brian and I are just still like, wow. I think we've come to terms with it. I think we've come to terms with the fact that we're just not going to be able to get that house. We're just going to have to start all over and try to find something else. Maybe this is meant to be. Maybe it just wasn't our house. Maybe there's another house out there. Maybe something bigger and better is planned. Don't know. I want to believe that, but I want to believe that. So I guess that's what I'm going to have to believe. So anyway, let's go take a look outside and let's get our day started. All right, so this is what the garage looks like right now. There were a ton of boxes like over here, and Brian moved them all and he put them all over here. So we have this started so far, and then the rest of the garage is just going to get filled up with boxes. And this is what it looks like right now, and then once we get all the boxes in there, I'll show you guys what it looks like afterwards. And this is the rug that I picked up at Target. It is like a navy blue, and this is kind of the color that I was wanting to go with on that back deck, or back patio. But this is what it looks like. I'm trying to roll it over here so I can see the big picture. So here we go. This is kind of what it looks like. It's so pretty, and I was wanting to go with like the navy blues and ivories and stuff, so this was absolutely just perfect. And I know that it would be perfect underneath that patio or another future patio. But yeah, so Brian has basically parked his Explorer out here, so this is where we're going to keep the Explorer. And we have to go next week to go pick up our vehicles in Tennessee. We basically said that we would go pick up our vehicles in Tennessee if the house does not have a contract on it between now and next week. If the house has a contract on it between now and next week, then we'll just leave our cars there and hope for the best. But as of right now, the plan is to go get our cars next week. So I'm gonna go back in the house and I'm gonna get some more stuff done in there. I really wanna go scrub our bathroom floor. That way, if we do have a showing, the floor is actually clean, which it's clean. It just needs a little wipe down, that's all. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I don't know, let me show you guys some flowers first. I think, what is this called? Azalea bush? No, it's not. Hydrangeas. So these are my hydrangea bushes. These are so pretty, and they get so big and so beautifully purple. I love these colors. And then this is another one that just doesn't ever seem to want to bloom. I'm sure it will have its season, but this season again is just not the season for it. And then this is my Rose of Sharon bush, which is another beautiful like bush tree that we have here. And usually all of the bees are inside of there getting all of the little pollen from the, but this thing just makes a huge mess because after these die, they just fall off, and so they make a big huge mess down here, but we just pull them off. But yeah, I love these. Look how pretty these are. Aren't these like the prettiest like little trees? This is called a Rose of Sharon bush. So pretty. See, there's so many more buds coming through, so this thing will just be full and it just blooms, and it's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So let me show you guys what we have done. So basically, I've cleared off all of our countertops. I've put things in the drawers like towels, wash rags. I'm just trying to have a little bit of normalcy, clearing off the counters, making it look very open and welcoming and inviting and not so like cluttered everywhere. So that's what I did in the kitchen. And I did the same thing with like this drawer, I have all of the stuff in here that we, you know, had on the counters. Now it's all in here. I actually was able to pull out one of my baskets from my box and kind of put our apples in here, bananas, and my avocados. Brian found the mug. And then all of the boxes, you guys see, we had boxes, you know, all over through here. All on that bench was full of boxes. Basically what I did is I put everything back in the pantry. And what I knew we'd probably be using for the next month while we're here or while we wait for the house to sell, which is like my panini press. These are like our season, you know, just stuff. Taco stuff, our SpaghettiOs, condiments and stuff like that. And then I opened up all of our boxes for in here, because if we want to come in here and grab anything, we can. Everything is now open and available. We won't need that. Open and available. So yeah, and then these, of course, that's something I use at Christmas time, but these boxes are all empty. And then I put that stuff back up there, so that's out of the way. I stored all this stuff up here, so that's out of the way. And then so now, like, the kitchen is, you know, looks nice, it's free, it's open. We just got to put that box in the pantry, and that's really heavy, so Brian's been doing that. We kind of cleared out a lot of the boxes that I had stacked right here, and everything is out in the garage. And then this is what the living room looks like now, you guys. No boxes in here at all, so everything is moved out. I'm gonna actually put the lamps back up on the table over here, and then not that one, because that's kind of when we eat on, when we are eating in here. So I'll put the lamp back on the table over there and just kind of give it a little staged look. These boxes need to go outside, but everything else has been cleared up and out of here. And then of course the foyer also has no boxes in here either. We cleared all those out, as in our bedroom as well. So all the stuff over there has been cleared out. All you see is those totes over there. And then of course these two boxes right here. And of course all this stuff right here has been cleared out. So that is our bedroom. Oh, and I put my comforter back on my bed just to have some type of like normalcy. I love it. Hallway has been cleared out as well. We just kind of put this little table here. I put this closet full of stuff. People can open the closet and see there's a closet there. Same with this one. I just kind of filled this closet up with some stuff just to kind of get it out of the way. Same with the this bedroom back here. We kind of just moved things around in here, put some boxes in here, and then filled up the closet back there as well with some stuff. So we put the TV back. Everything in here looks good. And then this is what where we put all of the boxes in the garage. This is what the garage looks like. So we obviously made a path, or left a path for, you know, getting to the refrigerator and all that good stuff, but all of this stuff is all of our boxes, and the boxes are all the way around in the garage and in here. And yeah, so that's what we've been doing all day. Obviously Brian's the one who brought all these boxes and stuff out, so kudos to him for doing it. But we are pooped, we are tired, exhausted, and we're gonna go next door and swim and hang out and cook out and have a couple of drinks, I think, because that's well deserved. But yeah, for the most part, we're ready for some showings and crossing our fingers. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But anyway, just wanted to share that with you guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Good morning, friends, and happy Sunday. I am standing right in front of the window in my I'm standing right in front of the big window in my room. That's what I meant to say. And Brian's across the street talking to our neighbor. But anyway, we hung out with our neighbors next door last night, well, all afternoon up until almost midnight last night. And then we finally came home. I took a shower because I had, like, you know, pool hair and I was wet and sweaty and yuck from playing bean bags and just having fun. And took a shower, and then we crashed. So it's like, oh my gosh, we were so tired. Then we woke up this morning, talked a little bit more, discussed a little bit more things, and feeling a little bit better and more confident. We did not have any showings yesterday. We haven't had any calls to have showings today, so that's a little bit disappointing, but we're thinking of other things that we could possibly do. We just got to get, you know, confirmation and go through a bunch of rigmarole and red tape for tomorrow. But anyway, nonetheless, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We're all good. But I wanted to say, because I was standing in front of my big window here, that means I have moved all of my stuff. You guys can see it's all empty over here, and I just have all of this stuff piled right here. So that's all I have in this room, besides this stuff right here, which these are just hangers. But I'm getting ready to fold some clothes, and then I'm gonna take a shower because we are going over to our other friend's house. The people who used to live here, Ray and Sandy, we're going over to their house today for lunch and just to hang out. So that's really nice. They're barbecuing and cooking out and stuff. Everybody's being so nice because they knew, like, I had everything packed up. Like I said, I cleaned out my refrigerator and my freezer the other day, and I gave it to the neighbor next door. So like, we had nothing. So everybody's like, just come on over, we'll cook for you guys, it's all good. So I just thought that was really nice, and so they're doing the same thing today. Just come on over, we're cooking. I think we're gonna stop off at the store really quick though and just kind of pick up like a veggie tray. So that's what we're gonna do. Brian did take all of the boxes out of the dining room, so now I have my 2 chairs over here, and then we just left this stuff here, and then now the dining room is kind of like, you know, cleaned up for the most part. Obviously all this stuff is just kind of sitting here. I did sweep everything up and vacuum, and then I'm going to mop everything probably tomorrow, but for the most part all this stuff is cleaned out, and then it is just so nice to walk through here and not have all this stuff. But these are the boxes that came from the dining room, so Brian's gonna carry all of that stuff up here shortly. And then all of my black chairs that I had in the dining room, all of those black chairs, he carried upstairs. So yeah, we're like kicking it here. We just want the house to be nice and open for when people do come look at the house. If they come look at the house, when they walk in the door, they don't see boxes. The first thing that they don't see is boxes. We want the first thing that they see is, wow, this is a huge space. This is a huge room. And if you're looking, like I'm at the front door right now, this is what it looks like from our front door. So like they see this big huge space, and I know it's hard to see when you guys are like on the camera because you can't really see how big this room is, but this room is like really large. It's a large room. And you guys, you know, you guys knew I had that huge sectional sofa in here. I had my 9-foot Christmas tree in here, so you guys know this is quite the large room. Brian and I have also discussed we might call in some painters and just kind of come in here and paint and lighten up all of the walls. I don't remember if I mentioned that to you guys yesterday or not, but I'm gonna call some painters tomorrow and get some quotes on painting. That way we can get these walls painted and freshened up. That'll look so nice in here if we do. It's gonna be the same color as my bathroom and then same color as our laundry room over here. So, but yeah, I just kind of wanted to start the vlog for today. And yeah, say hello, let you guys know that I'm doing a lot better. Still very disappointed, still very upset, still sad, still in shock. The good thing about this though is obviously the people who were buying our house, their house is back on the market as well, so they have to sell their house as well. So if they sell their house before we get a contract on ours, then they will want this house again. I just got done talking to her, and she said, absolutely, your house is the first on my list. And she goes, but obviously if you guys get a contract before we do, we are obviously won't be able to get it. And I'm like, right. So yeah, their house, it could sell, and if it does, then they're gonna take this one. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go take a shower and get myself ready to go to our neighbor's house today. And yeah, I feel so much better that all of these boxes are gone. They're in the garage. They're out of sight, out of mind. I'm glad that they're in the garage. We just have to walk through the garage, you know, to get to the car or whatever. But I'm happy that they're not in the house because it's less stress in here really than having to deal with all those boxes. So I did place an order on Amazon because I needed to pick up like some baking sheets, like cookie sheets or whatever. I needed to get some new ones anyway, so I just went ahead and placed that order now. And then I needed to get some serving bowls because obviously all of my stuff is packed. So, I mean, you can always have enough serving bowls. So I just picked up like a little package of, I think there was like 5 stacking stainless steel ones. So those are supposed to come in tomorrow, and something's coming in tomorrow on Tuesday maybe. But anyway, so yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna fold up these clothes, fold up these towels really quick, and then I'm going to take a shower and get myself together for the day. I will see you guys in a little bit. Bye. That was a weird bird sound. But anyway, hello friends. So I am ready and we are walking out the door. I have my water, I have my purse, I have you guys. Probably won't film much over there. Oh, how pretty. My lantana. Look at that. Look how pretty my lantana is. Oh, there's a butterfly on it. All of my black-eyed Susans are about ready to bloom. Everything looks so pretty. We haven't even put any flowers in those pots because we were moving. So everything looks pretty bare and empty. But anyway, Brian wanted me to come out the front door because we didn't want to open the garage door again and again and again and again. But anyway, so we are headed out. And I'm going to stop up at the store and just kind of pick up like a veggie tray. And maybe like a little dessert or something. And then we're going to head over to their house. And I'm wearing that cute shirt that I got off of Chic Soul. What's up?